Hi everyone, this is a YouTube video that I've made as a community service after learning a lot from YouTube and forum and Wikipedia regarding the household air conditioning unit. We're basically talking about the inverter type 1 horsepower using the R410A gas. This video is to be used to optimize your heat pump or your compressor in order to reduce your electric bill. If your system is suffering from any kind of leakage, there's no cold air coming in, or the pump is not running, this video is definitely not for you, and you need to call the technician and have him check and fix the leakage or fix any problem that is in the system. The manufacturer of modern aircon has simplified the unit to make it easy to tune the aircon. There is no need to know about subcooling or superheat calculation. They are just ballpark figure for very large commercial unit. When you buy a new unit or aircon, the compressor comes with a pre-charged gas for a specific length of tubing or plumbing. As we know, the length of the plumbing varies depending on the location of your compressor to the indoor unit. Say for instance, the pre-charged gas in the compressor is enough for 5 meters of tubing and the actual installation is only 3 meters, which means to say you have 2 meters or X amount of surplus gas in the whole system. Now, here's the interesting part. This surplus of 2 meters or X amount of gas will actually choke and overload the motor and increase the suction line pressure. This will cost you extra electric bill for the rest of your life. And to add insult to injury, the cooling coil indoor unit will not get the optimum cooling effect that you pay for. On the opposite scenario, if the installation tubing is 8 meters and your manufacturer pre-charge is good for 5 meters, then your aircon system will be under pressure. This will cause the compressor run away unproductively. On top of that, the cooling will not be optimum. This will also cost extra electric bill every month. I have 14 aircon units, and what I discovered was 11 units had overpressure in the system, 1 unit was under pressure, and 2 units was perfect. I think it was a coincidence that the length matches the gas quantity. Okay, list of hardware that you will need include the R410A gas tank, and when you charge them it should be in the inverted mode, and also the manifold pressure gauge. This is a good one by Repco, a Swiss made. You can buy a cheaper one which is half the price of this, but I can't give you any feedback about the accuracy of the figures. You also need a digital temperature gauge with a probe, and also an ammeter with a C-clamp ammeter to check the temperature, the amp of the motor. You'll also need a screwdriver. I don't know where the screwdriver is. Anyway, you also need a spanner or preferably a torque wrench. Make sure the windows, doors in the room is fully open. This is very important to keep the room temperature from dropping. Otherwise, the temperature reading will not be good for calculation. The aircon should have been off for a couple of hours so that the coil temperature and the room temperature is the same. Okay, unscrew the cover and attach the ammeter to the live wire of the unit. You can see the reading there. at this, it's indicating 0. Unscrew the cap of the suction line stem valve and attach the blue hose, which is from the manifold, onto, and quickly turn until it's fully closed. Now you need to purge the blue line of the air, so she's going to do it for 1 second. Okay, now the room temperature, as you can see from the digital gauge, is indicating 30.4. okay, roughly 30.4. And Nur Hayati here, my helper, she's gonna insert the probe into the cooling coil, which has not been running for almost the whole day. And yeah, a remote, and she's gonna bring the temperature down to 16 degrees. That's what my unit says. That's the lowest possible for my remote. So bring it down to the lowest possible in the selection, and fire up the air conditioning.